Fair enough if it's the way it goes. Lessons learned out in the cold. Never felt you did your best. I never test what you're saying. Seeing life in a scene without holes. Living life in a game without goals. Leaving sweetness then sharpening the taste. Is it more than a smile can save? Forever locked in a downward roar. Could have guessed you'd not come home. The two sides to the floors we crawl could be mirroring the soul, seeking light that you beg without stains, feeling blind in a hole in a cage. Another thing that could keep me deranged. Is that more than a smile can save? And claim it's fair. Claim it before. The calm runs bare, and we'll end up sending signals that we'll never take no more. Seeing life in a scene without holes. Where's the light holding on to us both? Leaving sweetness then sharpening the taste. It's more than a smile can save. 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 Well, I started playing guitar at 15. Played that for a couple of years, then jumped onto the bass. I played in a band called Devon Red for nearly 10 years. When that kind of folded, I started getting back onto guitar and singing. I fronted a band called Uncle Hippo, made a few EPs, done alright. Then I started a music course in Motherwell, and when you do that, they put you into bands. So the band we get put into, we ended up calling it Mistake Face. So we've done that for a few years. And then once the college finished, that kind of stopped working. So now at University West of Scotland, where I've just done a songwriting module, and basically I'm just now starting to kick off a solo thing where I'm doing an EP, maybe an album. Well, the song's called More Than a Smile, and it's just one of your kind of standard bittersweet love songs about two people who like each other too much but can't get along to stay together. Basically the title is that's how we kind of met, was through a smile, but over the course of the song you kind of find out it's not enough to keep the bond strong. Pretty much all my songs are like that. So, but we'll keep names out. We'll keep names out, aye. Well, I think probably one of the favourite gigs I've done was I'd only been playing bass for a couple of months, and we ended up landing a gig in Berlin prison. So we went in there, absolute experience. It made me believe never to get into trouble. Okay. Been in, it was all like the kind of remand boys we were playing to in the church. But the wee singer at the time made a comment over the mic, something like, they told us when we came in here we'd get raped, and there was just a big voice from the back saying, "You're no out yet, wee man." Yes. Favourite gigs? I love going to festivals, but probably the biggest eye opener was my first gig, which is probably Big Country about 100 years ago, where the first time I heard a band through a full live PA. Well, at the moment there's like a really good scene coming out of Lanarkshire, especially Coatbridge. Check out a band called Crafty Bison. They've just released their first single called You Are Better. It's really different. I heard an acoustic set where they use things like kazoos and ukuleles and banjos. There's also a band called Feet of Clay. I know the guys quite well. They're really doing quite well for themselves just now. They look as if they're a tip for playing at Tina Park this year. They're probably your two best bets just now. Well, at the moment I've just launched a website called Loudon Lanarkshire. It's for unsigned and undiscovered talent, basically within the Central Belt. It's doing quite well just now. It's only been going a month, and I've had over 500 hits on the website. There'll be another podcast up probably Sunday on the website, and yes, loads of information on it. I've just had information back from Jim Gellertley about it, and it's going to be in the local paper shortly. So thanks very much for that. So what do you say about my cheque? It's more than a smile can save. It's more